Let's start with today's topic. So it's circles. Today we are going to learn about how to find out area and circumference of the circle. So let's learn the basic formulas. Wait for a few minutes. So let's learn out with the few basics. Like in the circle, outer cover. This outer covering is called circumference. If we make any round around a circular path, this is called circumference of circle. For this we have got two formulas. One is 2 pi r, circumference of circle, or we can write it pi d. So what is this d? Circle has radius. Radius is a distance between center and any external point. And diameter is a line which joins two points on the circle. Diameter is twice of radius. So thus, in place of 2r, we can write d. For circumference, you can use any two formulas, either pi d or you can use two pi r or pi d. So these are the two formulas. So here, this exercise I'm starting from NCERT textbook. So as I have got few questions. Later on, Sarath, from your textbook, whatever the pick is there that we are going to discuss. So the few questions are there. Find circumference of the circle with following radius. So these are the straightforward questions where they will ask to find out circumference with given radius. So here radius is, first question, 9.2 of NCERT. So here we need to find circumference. Circumference is nothing but perimeter of the circle. So here radius is given 14. So these are purely based on formulas. Circumference of circle, it's 2 pi r. So r can be replaced by 14. Pi value is 22 by 7. So here two conditions are there. Pi can be either 3.14 or it can be 22 upon 7. They will mention in the question if 3.14 is used. If not, we are going to use 22 by 7. Now 2 pi is 22 by 4, 22 by 7. Radius is given 14, so we can cancel out them. 7 2s are 14, now 2 2s are 4. 4 multiplied by 22, thus it is 88 centimeter. Now second question, where it is given radius 28 millimeter. So again the same formula, 2 pi r. Pi we are going to replace by 22 by 7 and radius with 28. So 7 4s are 28. Now 4 2s are 8, multiply by 22. Thus it is 8 2s are 16. 8 2s are 16 plus 1, 17. 176 millimeter. Whenever we are finding circumference, circumference is nothing but perimeter as I told. So unit will be either millimeter, centimeter or meter, whatever given in the question. While finding area, unit will be meter square, centimeter square. There we need to put out square. As in that formula, we'll be getting r square. So r square is there, so we'll get square in final answer. So these units are very important. If you are not giving proper units, you may lose half marks for that. Now the next question is 21. We need to find out area where the radius is 21. So how we are going to calculate for that? Now the next question, again 2 pi r, radius is given 21, 2 pi is 22 by 7, radius 21, 7 3s are 21, 2 3s are 6, multiply by 22, that is 132 centimeter. So this we completed with circumference. So as I told, circumference questions are very simple, where we need to go out with 2 pi r formula only. Now let's start out with area. Now the second question is find area of the circle. Here we need to find area. Formula of area is pi r square. In second question, radius is given 14 millimeter. So these type of questions are quite easy, where we will just put out the things in formula and will calculate. So here pi is 22 by 7, radius is 14, radius square is there. So 14 to be written twice, 7 2s are 14, so this got cancelled, 22 2s are 44, multiply that by 14, 14 4s are 56, 14 4s are 56 plus 5, 61. So it's 661 millimeter square. Either you can put square in the answer or you can write square millimeter. So this is how we are calculating area. Now the next question is diameter of the circle is given 49. Second question, diameter is given 49. For area we cannot solve question directly with diameter. There you need to find out radius also. So here radius is 49 by 2. Radius is diameter divided by 2. Radius is half of diameter. Now find out area. Area of circle, it's pi r square. Put out their values. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 49 by 2. So does it will get cancelled. 7 7s are 49. So it is 77 multiplied by 49 whole divided by 2. Srinidhi has, why you are attending? I thought the 10th standard students will not attend. So today I started with maths of 7th standard. Tomorrow it's human eye only. I thought of taking light, but as per the schedule, human eye is there. So tomorrow we are going to conduct that only. And sir told like he will be conducting 20 marks OT for tomorrow, this morning session. All small, like 1 mark questions, whatever you feel like, better you read textbook and go. So he may prepare questions from textbook. Is it clear, Srinidhas? Still you are there? Okay, now the next question. Sarath, will you find out answer and say? Okay. If you are attending, and this time if you want to have revision, once you revise that rainbow formation, if you recall back that 3 points which we had in textbook, in your answer sheet also you left that points. So take out your textbook and once you read that 3 points and type and send me. Rainbow formation, only 3 points from the textbook. Rest all you can write by your own. Okay, final answer. Okay, my dear is there. So final answer is 1886.5. Good. So after having all the division, we calculated area, so it's centimeter square. Now the next question. Now next question. So here onwards we are getting little typical questions where you need to concentrate, learn it properly. Sarath, are you there? Sarath, are you there? Not getting your message. Okay. Ritvik, your answer was correct. Now let's move out with the next question. So the next question is given. If the circumference of the circle is 154, find its area. Now circumference is given. So we will compare circumference with the given value. So in the next question it is given circumference is 154. So circumference formula is 2 pi r. Circumference is given 154. We need to find radius. So compare the values. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius is not given. So put out all the values. 11 2s are 22. 11 1s are 11 4s are. Now 2 7s are 14. Now we'll have cross multiplication as we are calculating radius. So radius is 7 7s are 49 divided by 2. We got the value of radius. So let it be in fractions. So as they asked to find radius, you need to convert it into decimal. For the next calculation, you can use the fraction value. So it is 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, then 0.5, 2 5s are 10, 24.5 centimeter. Now we need to find out radius also, area also for the sheet. So here we calculated radius. Now after calculating radius, we need to find area. Area of circle. So its formula is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius, it's 49 by 2. While having calculation, don't use this decimal value which will make the calculations little typical. So use fractions only. So again it is 49 by 2. Thus 22 got cancelled. 7 7s are 49. Now 11 7s are 77. Multiply by 49 whole divided by 2. I think we got the same value in the previous question also. So it's 1886.5 centimeter square. Is it clear? Understood everyone? Is it clear? If circumference is given, we are going to compare. Now in circumference type of questions, like here the cancellation while calculating, if the numerators are there and they are being compared in opposite sides of equal sign, we can have the cancellation directly. So you can cancel for this kind of questions. As I cancelled 22 and 154 with 11. So you can cancel in that way. Now next question. Here it is given. A gardener wants to fence a circular garden of diameter 21. So here there is a garden. He wants to have fencing around it. Fencing is nothing but circumference. And here it is given radius, diameter is 21. So its diameter is 21. Find the length of the rope he need to purchase. If he makes 2 rounds of the fence, also find the cost. So here we need to find cost, where the cost is given 4 rupees per meter. Now cost is given. So here first we will be calculating circumference. He is making 2 rounds. So we'll find out what are the 2 circumferences. So here circumference of garden. Formula 2 pi r. So it's 2, pi is 22 by 7. Radius is half of diameter. So we can write it as 21 by 2. Instead of having decimals, keep in fraction so that easily you can go for cancellation. Here it is 2 got cancelled. 7 3s are 21. So it's 66 meter. Now he's making 2 rounds. We got for 1 round 66. Now rope needed for 1 round 66 meter. Now rope needed for 2 rounds. As is making 2 rounds, for 2 rounds 66 multiplied by 2. So it is 132 meter. So this much rope he need for 2 rounds. Now in this question one more point is being added. What is the cost of the rope? So we'll calculate that by unitary method. Cost and length. For 1 meter 4 rupees. What is the cost for 132 meter? Then cross multiplication. Whenever they will ask sums related to cost, only 2 kind of questions are possible in this exercise. Either the sums will be based on area or they will be based on circumference. If circumference is there, we will calculate circumference, whatever the number of rounds are made. So that also we will have, and final calculation. After completing calculation by unitary method, we are going to find out cost. For 1 meter, it is given 4 rupees. How much it will cost for 132 meter? Then have cross multiplication. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. So final answer is 528 rupees. Is it clear? Is it clear? Very good. 528. Good. Okay, now the next calculation, next question. Here it is given from a circular sheet of radius 4 cm, circle of radius 3 cm is removed. Find the area of the remaining sheet. So here there is a circular sheet. Out of this circular sheet, they removed another circle of radius 3 cm. Before it was having radius 4 cm. Let it be capital R of the outer circle. Now for the inner circle, small r, new radius is 3 cm. It is being removed. They are asking what is the area of the remaining portion. So this is the remaining portion, which is a ring. So how to find out area of remaining portion? Here we can have a direct formula. 2 methods are there for this kind of questions. One is like we can find area of the bigger circle, area of smaller circle, and then subtract it. Or you can find it directly. Method 1, area of outer circle, that is pi capital R square, pi 22 by 7, radius is given 4. Here in this question, they gave the condition use 3.14 as pi. So we'll replace pi by 3.14 multiply by 16. Find out the answer. Now the second case, area of inner circle, pi small r square, as the inner circle is small r. Pi is 3.14, radius is 3. So finally it is 3.14 multiplied by 9. So we'll get some answer. Now final statement, area of the remaining part. So as we are removing the inner circle, area of remaining part, subtract both the answers. See here you must have some smart calculation. We are subtracting both the answers. If you multiply such big numbers, it's waste of time. How can you have a smart calculation here? You're subtracting both the answer. 3.14 multiplied by 16 minus 3.14 multiplied by 9. We're subtracting 2 answers. So this here we will follow out distributive property. Both of them are having 3.14 common. So bring it out. Now inside it will be 16 minus 9. So finally it is 3.14 multiplied by 16 minus 9 is 5. So final answer is 5 4s are 20, 2 carry, 5 1s are 5 plus 2 7, 5 3s are 15. So it's 15.70 centimeter square, as everything was given in centimeter. Is it clear? So whenever you have calculations in such a way, instead of multiplying and wasting your time, you can calculate directly. So where you will get answer in this way. You can take the thing common, whatever is same, bring it out, and remaining part will be there inside the bracket. If they are in subtraction, subtract them. If they are in addition, add them, and finally calculate the final answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? No response. Okay, now let's start out with next question. Here in the next question it is given. Saima wants to put a lace on the edge of a circular table cover of diameter 1.5 meter. Find the length of the lace required and also find the cost. If the cost per meter is 15. Already we did this kind of question. If you recall back, here there is a circular table cloth. So circle is there where the diameter is given 1.5 meter. She need to put a lace at the cost of 15 rupees per meter. So we are going to find out circumference first. So circumference, it's 2 pi r, 2 multiplied by, again here pi is given 3.14, radius we will take 15 by 2 as they're in fraction. Now cancel out them. So final answer is 3.14 multiplied by 1.5. So this we got meter. To find cost, again we'll go for unitary method as I told, cost and length. Here cost is given 15 rupees, 1 meter. Now 3.14 multiplied by 1.5, what is the cost? So again cross multiplication, 15 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 1.5. So this calculate and write down answer. Complete the calculation and say answer fast. Some of you say answer. No, there will be little difference. If you'll be using 22 by 7, little difference in the decimal. Okay, generally we use 22 by 7 when radius is multiple of 7. If the radius is in term of 28 or 14, 21, for that kind of questions we are going to use 22 by 7. Other than that, here 1.5 is there, which is not the multiple. So we are going to use 3.14. Moreover, in the question, they will mention like whether you need to use 3.14 or if it is not given, 22 by 7 to be taken. Completed the calculation. 15 multiplied by 15 is 225 multiplied by 3.14. Say some of your answers. Say it fast. Okay, this calculation you can complete later on. Now the next question, find perimeter of the adjoining figure which has semicircle including its diameter. So yeah, this kind of questions are very interesting. How you are going to find it out? Okay, 25.65. Good. 25.65 is the final answer. So that is rupees is given. It can't be so small. Already 15. Okay, only 1.5 meter na. There will be some mistake in calculation. 25.65. Okay, this is the final cost. which will cost her to make the lace. Now the next question, we need to find the circumference of this kind of representation. So how we are going to find out? Here a semicircle is there, along with that diameter is there. To find out circumference of this kind of figure, we need to get semicircumference along with the diameter to be added. So the formula will be pi r for semicircle, and for diameter it is 2r, or you can use diameter directly. This is the formula. And the figure, they have given all the values, so you can calculate this by your own. Now coming to Sarath, your part. So wait for a few minutes, I'll take out questions. Okay, here in your textbook also find the area of the circle whose radius is 21 and 3.5. First question is same, you can do by your own. Find area of the circle whose diameter is given 28, you need to find out area. Second question, diameter is 28 centimeter. So radius is half of that, 14. As you need to find out area, so formula will be pi r square. Put out all the values and calculate area. So this question also you can do by your own. Circumference is given 264. Okay, same type of question which I explained here. Circumference is given 154 here. So in your textbook it is given circumference is 256. So here you will have 256. How we will calculate then? 22 by 7 multiply by radius we need to find out. 2 is equal to 256. Now cancel out them. So it's given circumference is 264. Okay, it's 264. Generally, these will be the multiple of 11. If you get some differences in the calculation, once you recheck, 11 2s are 22, 11 2s are 22, 11 4s are 44, then 2 2s are 4, 4 6 are 24, thus 7 6 are 42. Radius is 42. Sarath, got it? Sarath, understood? Now after getting radius, you can find out area. Next question is also like same, where the circumference of the circle is given, you need to find area. So if the circumference is given, you will be comparing it with the formula 2 pi r, and after calculating radius, that radius can be used to find area with the formula pi r square. Now in the next question, so it's little interesting. Next question is given, area is 616. Area of circle is given 616. If area is given, we are going to compare with area formula. Area formula is pi r square is 616. Then we need to find out circumference. After getting area, after getting radius, we can calculate circumference by 2 pi r formula. So 22 by 7 r square is 616. As I told, numbers will be the multiple of 11. Cancel out with 11. 11 2s are, 11 5s are, 11 6s are. Now 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. R square is 28 multiplied by 7. How we are going to calculate R here? R square, now split out this number. It's 4 7s are. 4 can be written as 2 2s are 4. And 1 7 is there. Already one more 7 is there. To find R, we'll find square root of this. Square root, this you are going to learn in 8th standard. So what is square root? Numbers which are after getting prime factors. So whatever the number you will get in calculation, you need to find LCM of that, prime factorization, and number which comes twice, that will be removed once out of this root. Here 2 is twice, so we'll bring 1 2 out. And the same way 2 times 7 is there, take 1 7. So R is 14. Good. So in this way we are going to get the value of radius. Once you got the radius, calculate circumference. 2 pi r, so it's 2 multiplied by 22 by 7. Radius is 14. 7 2s are 14. So finally 2 2s are 4. 4 multiplied by 22. Thus it is 88 meter. Is it clear? Now next question is given. Area of the circle is 1386. Again we'll compare with formula. Pi r square is 1386. Excuse me. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius. So as I told, numbers will be multiple of 11. 11 2s are 11 1s are 11. 11 2s are 22. 11 6 are 66. Now with 2, 2 6 are 12. 2 3s are 6. So how are you going to calculate it? R square 63 is 9 7s are 63. 9 can be written as 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. 1 7 is there. And this 7 is being multiplied. Cross multiplication. So one more 7 we got. Now we need to find out root of this to find R. So final answer is 1 3 out of 2. 1 7 out of 7. So radius is 21. We got the value of radius. After getting radius, we need to find circumference. Circumference formula is 2 pi r. Replace r with 21. You can find out the final answer. So it's 2 multiplied by 22 by 7. Radius is 21. 7 3s are 21. 2 3s are 6. 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12 plus 1, 13. So it's 132 centimeter. Next, here the value was given in meter. So finally we'll put meter. Next question is, 7th question is little interesting, whereas little different. And moreover, question number 8, 9, 10, all these are the important questions and different question. Rest of all questions are very simple. Okay, rest all simply you can do by putting in formula. So think little logic based questions are from 7th onwards. Question number 7, it's given ratio of radii of two circles is 4:5. Find the ratio of their areas. So yeah, let radius be, ratio is given 4x and 5x. 4 and 5. So ratio is 4:5 is given. So we'll consider let the radius be 4x and 5x. Now we need to compare the areas. Area of two circles. For first circle, formula is pi r1 square. For second one, pi r2 square. So general formula we will put out. Pi will get cancelled. First radius, it's 4. So 4x multiplied by 4x. And square is there, so we'll write it twice. And the same way, second one, 5x multiplied by 5x. Now all the x will get cancelled. 4 4s are 16. 5 5s are 25. So ratio of their areas is 16:25. Is it clear? Sarat, is it clear? These questions are important. Okay, now next question. Are you there, Sarat? Have you got 21? Okay, here the ratio is 16:25. Now next question. A horse is tied to the pole in a park with a string 21 meter long. Find the area over which a horse can graze. So here, grazing part of the horse. Horse is tied to a pole in a park with a string of 21. If there is a string, suppose this is a park, and with the string of 21 as a radius, horse is tied. We need to find out area of grazing. So here a horse can graze 1/4 of the circle. So this is 90 degree. If you consider a circle being divided in 4 parts, then the angle will be 90. So here in a square it is being tied with a pole. So to find area which it will graze, so here they have not mentioned in the question clearly like whether it is circular or rectangle or square in. So we'll consider like 1/4 of the circle it is grazing. So area of part or park horse can graze, it's fourth part of circle, as it will graze only 1/4 part. Now pi value is 22/7. Radius is 21. As it is given, it is tied with the rope of 21 divided by 4, as circle being divided into 4 parts. So here 11 2s are, 2 2s are 4, 11, 7 3s are 21. So finally it is 33 multiplied by 21 whole divided by 2. Now complete the calculation. $693 divided by 2. So final answer is 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are 12.5. It can gaze 346.5 meters square. Now next question, it's given a steel wire is when bent in the form of square, enclose the area 121 centimeter square. Same wire, when it is bent in the form of circle, find the area of the circle. So here a steel wire when bent in the form of square. So how you are going to solve this kind of question? As per me, this is the most important question of your exercise, and moreover it is very interesting also. So here there is a square. When a wire is bent in the form of square, area is 121. Area is 121 centimeter square. If they open it and make a circle, what is the area? That's question mark. Now length of the square is not given. So we'll compare area with the area's formula of square. So given area of square is L square, side square. L square is 121. So thus L is area of square, area of circle, both are equal. You cannot compare in that way. You need to find out, it's given like square is being, you cannot make them equal. Square is being changed into circle is given. So we will find out what is the side of the square. After that, its perimeter must be calculated. Then perimeter of the square will be equal to circumference, because the same wire they are converting into circle. When they convert the same things, areas will not be equal. Their circumference will be equal. As the same wire they change in the form of circle. So outer their boundary is equal. So here L square is 121. So L is root over 121. Square root of 121 is 11. As 11 11s are 121. We got length. Now you need to find out what is perimeter of the square. Perimeter of square, it's 4L. Thus it is 4 multiplied by 11, 44. We got perimeter of the square. Now we'll compare perimeter of the square with the circumference of the circle, as square is being changed into circle. So here the statement will come, perimeter of square equal to circumference of circle. So it's 44. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. 2 multiplied by 22 by 7, but radius of the circle is not given. Now 22 2s are 44, so it will be cancelled. Thus the radius is cross multiplication, 7 1s are 7. We got radius of the circle. Now we need to calculate what is area of circle. Therefore, area of circle, it's pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 7. Now 7 will get cancelled. So final answer is 154 centimeter square. Is it clear? So I'll be repeating this question. As I told, this is very important question. Practice it well. It's given a square is there which is being opened and converted into circle. Area of square is given. They want to find out area of circle. So as the thing is being changed into another shape, so their circumference will be equal. Here given area of circle, L square is 121. So L is root over 121. Square root of 121 is 11. Now perimeter of square, it's 4 into L. 4 multiplied by side. Side we got 11. So 4 multiplied by 11 is 44. Now perimeter of square will make it equal to circumference of circle as the square is changed into circle. Now put out their values. So we got 44, whereas the circumference of circle is 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by r. So 22 2s are 44. They are being cancelled. Radius is 7 multiplied by 1, 7. We got the value of radius. Then find out area by using the formula of area, that is pi r square. So now after this question, next question is given. A rectangular sheet of acrylic is 34 centimeter by 24. From its 64 circular buttons, each of 3.5 centimeter diameter are cut out. Find the area of the remaining sheet. So this I'll give only rough calculation, only rough explanation. So there is a rectangle. Rectangle measurement is given 34 by 24. So first calculate area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is L into B. So you get area. Then out of this, total 64 circular buttons are being removed. Diameter of one button is given 3.5. So find out area of one circle. That is pi r square. Whatever you get for one circle, multiplied by 64 because 64 buttons are there. After calculating for 64, subtract both answers. Here square is bigger one, rectangle is bigger one. So you will get more value for L into B, that is area of square, rectangle. Out of that, area of 64 circles to be subtracted. If you subtract both the answer, you will get remaining part of the sheet. Is it clear? Can you solve it by your own? First we will calculate what is area of rectangle, then area of 64 circles, then subtract both the answers. Is it clear? Okay. Now the last 13th question. A rectangular ground of 90 meter long and 22 meter broad. In the middle of the ground there is a circular tank of radius 44 meter. Find cost of remaining part. Okay, at the rate of 50. See, if you are getting confused like whether to find circumference or area, just you see the part of the cost. In the cost, if it is given, like here it is given 50 rupees per meter square. In the previous question, it was given per meter. If it is given per meter, we will find circumference. If it is given per meter square, we will find area. So this will give the clue like what to be calculated. Here again, a rectangle is there. In between a square is there. Find out area of rectangle. Find out area of circle. Out of this rectangle, circle to be subtracted. So we'll get the remaining part. Then find cost. Already I taught like cost and length. Cost here 50 rupees 1 meter square. For 50 rupees it is 1 meter square. Whatever answer you will get, what is the cost? By cross multiplication you can find out answer. Find out both the areas, subtract them and have cross multiplication. So in that way you can calculate. So all the questions got completed. Still any difficulties, Anath? So we completed all the questions. Basically in this chapter we are having only two different kind of questions, like one where we are finding circumference and the other where we are finding area. Okay, after getting circumference and area, cost based questions, they will ask to find out cost. For cost we will find unitary method where cost and length to be taken and then cross multiplication. What difficulties? Okay, no difficulty. Okay. For tomorrow, I want you to complete out, so, after coming from the school or whenever you will get time, complete out this exercise fully. And if possible, send me pics so that I'll come to know whether you did or not. So this is a simple chapter as I told. So simply you can solve out. Further, I need to explain this from CBSE textbook also. Few questions are there, 11 till 17. So this will continue tomorrow. Those questions are also very important. So from question number 11th, NCERT textbook, 11th till 17th. So that will be in tomorrow's session. For today's, it's sufficient. So I'm winding up the class. Good night.